I've been I've been trying to get back for a while. So like wanting to try again in life or whatever, and like trying to figure out why I didn't want to try again anymore. And it kind of hit me yesterday. Well, it kind of hit me a few days ago. 'Cause I've taken a personality test, and it's scary how accurate those things are. Because it pretty much did describe me to a T from the results that I got. And and through that, I realized why I'd stopped and why I had given up on life. And as childish as it sounds, like I honestly feel like I kind of like basically like threw a temper tantrum like a child right now that I think about it, because things just weren't going my way. And it's because I could never see the progress of whatever I was trying to, of whatever goal I was trying to accomplish. Like, and I've been dealing with this for a good 6, 7 years now at this point. Like, I always had the goal of just, just like setting myself up financially or whatever, having to like deal with stuff around the house, like being able to take care of that and take care of vehicles and stuff, just anything financially that, that we needed. That was like my only real goal. I never really had any other goals for like living or anything. Like not even like eventually getting a house or anything like that. Like I pretty much already had everything I pretty much needed. But it was the fact that I could not get there. I couldn't get to that point. I know it doesn't sound like much, but like for me at the time that I had it, like it was the most money I'd ever had. And I felt like I was on top of the world, man. Like I was like ready for anything. And I just wanted to build upon that. But at the time, like I had about $10,000 saved up. Most money I ever had at one time. And I ended up buying a truck for my birthday. When I think I forget what age I was. I had the truck about 8, 9 years. But I paid 8 grand cash for it. And like I really wanted that truck, so I was happy I had gotten it. But like after I bought it, like I saw how much that money went down, and I wasn't able to do things that I didn't have that feeling that I was on top of the world anymore. Like, and I always wanted to try to get back to that. I know I made more than enough money to be able to get back to that, but things just kept happening, and things just kept happening back to back to back. Like I was something with that vehicle, something with my mother's vehicle, or uh, or something around the house, or anything like that. Like no matter how hard I tried, like every year it would always be something. Right? It's one of those deals. Like right when you think that you're finally gonna get ahead again and start like kind of like snowballing back into what you're trying to get to or whatever, like in a good way. Like you always get stopped. There's always something there stopping you. Something always causes those plans to go awry or whatever. Like and that's what I dealt with like for all those years. And I guess when like the second time that I had to, well, the first time I had quit my job. Because at that time I didn't know I had congestive heart failure. Like the doctors just kept telling me different things. Well, they misdiagnosed me twice. Once I had bronchitis, and no, I think both of them said I had bronchitis because I got to the point where I couldn't breathe. Like I walk a few feet or whatever, and I'm like gasping for air and stuff. Anyway, but like I got tired of not seeing the progress, and I guess that's what is what stopped me. It was what caused me to give up on life because I kept seeing that like every year I could not get what I wanted. I couldn't get back to where I wanted to be, and I couldn't build upon that. So I guess like when I had to, I guess it did something to my mind whenever it started happening again. When I was working, and I couldn't got to where I couldn't breathe again and stuff, and I had to quit again. And then that's when I finally went to the doctor. I broke down and went. Never been a doctor guy. Still really not. But that's when I found out about the congestive heart failure. And at this point, I'd already like spent all my money. I didn't have anything in my 401k or anything. I ended up spending that the first time because I already thought I was gonna die. I wasn't expecting to be here. I didn't really expect to be here now. Like, so I just like truly giving up on life, and then like I tried to fix my truck and stuff. It was a brake booster issue where I went through a lot of trouble trying to get that fixed. And right after that, right when I thought things were finally gonna go good again, at this point, like I had this truck a couple years or whatever. The truck wouldn't hold oil pressure anymore. So hello. Anyway, uh, the oil pressure problem it just started. Like, and I was hoping it was gonna be something simple, maybe like a oil sending unit. When I got that done, didn't help. So it had probably be the oil pump, and I didn't have the money to get that fixed because I was already pretty much wiped out after the rear main seal. And then immediately after that, like I ended up having to quit because I just couldn't breathe. I couldn't do my job anymore. And I think it was those repetitive years of not seeing the progress I hoped that I would see. I think that is what like brought me here, brought me to this state here now, not really wanting to try anymore. And then like I posted a video, probably about I know it was at least a couple days ago. So I'd started lives, whatever like this here, and I wasn't seeing the progress. My people keep coming in, and they'd leave and stuff, and people just weren't sticking around. I couldn't figure out why. And I'd always look at the little, like the YouTube pay program thing or whatever to like try to get monetized and stuff. And I'd always look at the public hours watched and all that stuff. Like, and I couldn't figure out how that number wasn't moving and stuff. And I wasn't like getting subscribers and stuff. Like, so I was, in the back of my mind, I'd been like wondering, like, man, like, how do I get this number up? Like, what am I doing wrong and stuff? And like, and after I did my first successful live a couple days ago, like, I went back and looked, and I noticed that number started to go up. Whatever, and I kind of had like that thing, whenever you're, like when you spend so much time trying to figure something out. What's going on there? Relaxing? Like when you're trying to That feeling you get when you've been trying to figure something out for so long, like you can't figure it out, and then you finally figure it out. You finally see like what is when you finally see like how to get things going. Like that's the kind of feeling that I've been having, and I haven't had that feeling in a while. And it gets you like reinvigorated and stuff. Like cause you're finally seeing the progress. You get pumped up, man. You wanna do it more and stuff. And that's kind of like how I've been feeling like towards this whole YouTube thing now. And then like earlier this morning, I got to thinking like it hit me. Like this is why I have not been wanting to like really try life anymore and stuff. It's because I haven't seen the progress. I haven't been seeing the progress that I've been wanting to see. Like, and that's why I stopped. And it's still a struggle to try to think about wanting to try again and stuff. But now it's that feeling you get, man, when you kind of feel like you finally like uncovered the reason like why you don't want to try psychologically anymore or whatever. I guess it's that break or whatever. It, it's the progress. It's always been the progress. It's not seeing the progress that you want. Is that's the thing that stops you. That's what it is. And now that like you when you realize these things, man, you kind of feel like it's stupid because it's something so simple, and it like really wasn't as complex as you like really thought it was. And then you're just like, like, like so that was it the whole time. At this point, I still really don't want anything. I just really just want like if I'm gonna work for something, I'm just gonna work for like basic necessities, man. 'Cause that's really all I need. Like I don't really care too much for extravagance and stuff like that. But I'm a very impatient person too. Like especially when I'm not seeing progress, I have to see results like immediately. Like I like to see the fruits of my labor like pretty quick, or I get discouraged real quick. Like that's just me. But now that I'm seeing progress, I'm feeling pretty good, man. I'm feeling energized to want to keep going and stuff now. It's that feeling of knowing that like you're on your way. Feels kind of good. Feels kind of good. I don't know, but you gotta diagnose the problem, man, to fix it. You gotta find out why things are happening. Like a lot of people have been telling me I should go see a therapist and stuff like that, but like I don't have money for that. I like to deal with my problems head on because that's the way my mind works. I have to know why something is the way it is, and I have a very very inquiring mind to a fault. But it's a part of who I am, though. I have to try to figure things out for myself, or or talk to other people, and, and, and discover these things like that. And there's got to be a way that I don't, these chats don't go away while I'm streaming. I still don't know what I'm gonna do. I'd rather just do this, but I like to get to a point where I can start making money off of this. It's not that I don't have a problem with working or anything. I just kind of don't want to go back to what I was doing. I always kind of wanted to do something else. I don't like being on a job 8 hours a day. I like to do what I need to do and get gone and go do something else. That's what I've learned since I've been in the workforce. I got about 18 years, 18 and a half years. Been in the workforce. Like, I'm not trying to be like a YouTube sensation. I just wanted to get into another line of work. Like all I've ever done was retail. I go just find some sort of job, where I have where I can just like do my job and not be stuck all day. No, I really don't like that type of work. Like being on a job is like cool and all whatever, but man, after a couple hours, man, like you get tired of being at that place. I just like doing what I need to do and like go home. Or do what I need to do and go do something else. Like that's what I discovered about myself. Either that or the hours have to be right. And I like working early, real early. Used to like work 4 to 1 or like 5 to 2 and stuff like that. My dad used to have a concrete business, and I tried to get into that when I was younger and stuff, but I liked it, but I never really learned it though. I don't know how to cook. I need to learn how to cook. Honestly, I enjoy playing like war games and stuff, like Civilization and stuff. I play some RPGs and stuff. I just been like trying to. I really don't even know. Yeah, I like to fish, but I don't have I don't have money for a fishing license and stuff like that. Cause I used to like when I first started this channel years ago. Like I used to do that in like lotto videos and stuff, and that's what I kind of used to like doing. Cause I was never really like big into fishing and stuff for a while, but I started going with my uncles and stuff whenever I had days off. Cause at the time, when I was working or whatever, got to a point where I like said, screw it, I'm just gonna work 3 days a week. Like, and I have 4 days off in a row, and that's what we be doing every morning. Nah, Dave, I've never really been much of a church guy. I always pretty much hated church when I was younger. I do retain like some things that from the Bible and stuff people told me, but and most of the people I've seen what like the whole church thing, man, like hypocrites really. Like so I've never really gotten behind that. And then like from everything that I've seen, like people who like the biggest worshippers of God and stuff that I've seen, man, those are people who lead the worst lives. The ones that end up with the cancers and man just like having all these cruel fates befall them, man. Like so that's always like been a no for me. Like it makes me question, like man, like what kind of a God like allows that stuff to happen, like to their followers and stuff. That's just always been me. Like, everything I've seen like that, it's always been contradictory to me. I don't know, but I gotta go based off of what I've seen too, the the empirical evidence. Like I'm not as bad as I wouldn't say I'm more positive now. I guess I'm kind of more neutral, like in my thinking now. Like I'm not like really. I was like pretty like hardcore negative up to like a couple weeks ago, about 2 3 weeks ago. I still really don't have any hope for the future or anything like that. I still really don't even want to see the future because I know what's gonna be happening, the life that I'm gonna end up having to live, making it scares me. Who wants to go through a life, man, when and you know you're eventually gonna have to learn to live without your loved ones. Learn how to live without your last parent and stuff, man. Like, heck, I already lost my dad a couple years ago because he had heart problems. Like, I'm sorry to hear that. I, I just don't want to live like that. I don't want to have to go through that because like when you're younger and stuff, man, and you're not exposed to like seeing like what life and stuff truly is, man. You're oblivious to it until like you really start to thinking about it. Like, and I thought about that stuff too much. Like, cause I've seen it too much. Like, we're all exposed to it every day. Like sometimes, man, I think I was thinking the other day that man, death is all around us. Like we hear about it every day. We hear about somebody else dying every day. Like sometimes, like people like really close to you, and sometimes it's like people you just know and stuff. And even though we see that, like we still like don't take it seriously enough. If that makes any sense.